Welcome back to my channel Math with Amina. In today's video we are going to take a start with our next new exercise, that is having questions on powers and roots. So before we take a start, we will first a little bit understand what are powers, what does it tell us, and what are roots, and what type of roots we are going to solve questions on. So a power tells us how many times a number is multiplied by itself. Instead of writing the same multiplication repeatedly, we use exponents, or we call them powers, as a shortcut. On the other hand, we are having roots. Roots, we can define that roots are the numbers that was multiplied by itself to get the square number. In this exercise, you will be solving questions on square numbers and square root, cube numbers, and cube roots. These are the signs we utilize. This is the sign for a square root. This is the sign for the cube root. So we can say that powers and roots are inverse operations. If power tells us to multiply a number by itself repeatedly, on the other hand, roots helps us to find the original number that was multiplied. So in order to understand more clearly about the powers and roots, let's just take a start with our very first question. It's a very easy one. The question asks us to calculate the different numbers having a power of 2. So 3 raised to the power of 2, it means 3 is multiplied with itself. So 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. 7 raised to the power of 2, 7 multiplied by 7 is equal to 49. 11 multiplied by 11, so 11 multiplied by 11 is equal to 121. 12 raised to the power of 2, it means 12 is multiplied with itself, which will give us 144. 21 raised to the power of 2, it means 21 is multiplied with itself, so it gives us the number of 441 when multiplied with itself. 19 raised to the power of 2, again 19 multiplied with itself, so we get 361. 32 raised to the power of 2, 32 is multiplied with itself, and we get 1024. The same is the case with 100. 100 multiplied by 100 is equal to 10,000. 14 square, or 14 raised to the power of 2, it means 14 is multiplied with itself, so we get 196. And 68 square, 68 being multiplied with itself, 68 multiplied by 68, we get 4,624. Although by now you might be familiar, or you have memorized different tables of the different numbers, but if you haven't, you can solve these easily with multiplication as being shown in here. So 12 is multiplied with itself, so that's how we do it. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2. Then we cross the first unit, and then 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2, and 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. And when we add them, 4 will come down as it is. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and 1 will come down, so it would be 144. Different numbers for 21, 19, 32, 100, 14. The numbers are multiplied, and the multiplication, simple multiplication, which can you do by simply having your pen and paper in your hand, you can do it. So that's all for powers. A power of 2, a number with a power of 2, how to do the multiplication, what do we mean when a number is multiplied by itself, and what do we get. That's all for this question. I hope it's getting a little clear. That's all for now. Have a great day and happy learning.